What's up everyone, lovely Sharma here on my channel. Today God, and what we have is this Vanguard ABEO 283 AV tripod. Sorry if I mispronounced that name, but for the sake of this video, let's move on. Now this tripod is made up of aluminum alloy. Aluminum is a metal. Metals are heavy at 4.2 kilograms, and you need heavy because when you're shooting outside with this tripod, you really don't want your tripod to go over with the wind. And when it does not go over with the wind, it's a good tripod. And the kind of pressure, the kind of force it requires you to pull it out of the box really tells you how substantial and how well built it feels. Don't try to pull that tag, it's tied up with the tripod with the thread. I made that mistake. Now the bag here is also very nice. It's free is good, and it's a pouch approach to the bag. Pull those threads to lock it away. Now when you pull that plastic bag from the tripod, you really get this documentation. Now with this documentation you get two surprises. I said surprises because I have no idea in this world what these tools are for. I'm no tripod expert here. I'm gonna go and read about them and then tell you. But if you already know, save my time and save everyone's time, because I'm gonna bore you in my upcoming videos about what these tools are for. If you don't want, then comment down below. Now let's move on to the upper part of the tripod and see what are the things we can look in this tripod. So firstly, I'm gonna go and talk about the leg mechanism here. So it's very simple. You have a left button on each and every pod. Press that button and adjust the amount of angle you want, outwards or inwards. You have 3 levels. At 3 levels it locks first, second and the extreme 60 or 70 degrees, and that's pretty much it with the legs. That's the green thing is the bubble level. It's one of the most underrated feature on any tripod. Now on the left hand side you get this knob to adjust the angle of the pan handle. Now it's a really useful thing because when you don't have space on your left or right hand side, you really need the angle towards you so that you can pan even when you don't have the space. Now let's talk about the quick shoe here for a minute. Now let me install it, and as you can see it's normal, but when you pull that trigger it doesn't come out. You have to press that red button and then pull that trigger to release the quick shoe. It's a really heavy quick shoe. I haven't seen that in a while. And let's move on to the other side. This is now the dark side. So you have 2 knobs here, and the low one locks the across panning and the upper one locks the upside down panning. So no rocket science there, but you can see a movement here in the head, and we'll see how to lock that little movement also. Now this is another kind of a level you can create with the middle kind of a rod in this tripod, and this knob, the third knob here, is to lock the middle one. Now you have no movement. Now when you lock all the three knobs, you get a perfect without movement tripod, and you can film your stills, you can film a video, anything with this configuration. Now let's assume you left your third knob unlocked and you release the middle knob. That orange band you saw earlier was a shock absorber, so that your camera does not get the impact of the hit of the pan head to the middle level. Now these 2 stainless steel pins, you can press them and release that from the middle passage. So that's pretty much it with the middle thing. Now it has a trick up its sleeves, or down up its rod. Now let's move on to the lower side of the tripod. Now this question mark kind of a hook. It's for attaching it to a backpack to carry it around, and you can also install a camera right here to get the lowest angle possible, and this is how it looks. If you like this video, hit like. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button, but don't forget to subscribe, because I'm gonna go and release some amazing videos in this week or upcoming weeks with Vanguard and other companies as well. So stay tuned.